what you need to know about Web3. You may have not heard it from anyone but the internet. That you know today will most likely become more powerful than you have ever imagined. Web3 will be part of this transformation with its influence growing every day. Now, what exactly is Web3? What makes it worth the mention today? Will this be the internet's next generation? If you're curious enough, stay tuned. In this video, we at Real Nifty will go deeper into Web3. Here, you will learn its connection to the blockchain, the DAO, and the metaverse. Are you ready to know more about it? Then let's get started. Before we talk about Web3, let's get a brief history of the earlier versions of the web. If you were old enough to remember, you probably remember the first version of the internet. In the 90s, it was commonly referred to as Web 1.0 or Web 1. At the time, the only things you could do on the internet were read and post extremely basic information. To all intents and purposes, it was Wikipedia with links to other websites. Web 1 is commonly referred to as the read-only web, due to its restriction. Following Web 1, Web 2 was introduced in 2004. It is also known as the read and write version of the internet, which refers to a piece of computer code that allows users to not only view, but also modify the files they access. With this version, you may create and distribute your own content on a variety of websites, including Tumblr, Blogspot, Etsy, and Craigslist. So yes, this is the version that you're probably most familiar with. Emojis, photographs, and videos are just a few of the ways that social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram have made it simpler in recent years to generate increasingly sophisticated and extensive content. With Web 2, it seems that the only limit to expressing one's creative side is the sky itself. On the other hand, Web 3.0, also known as Web 3, is the next stage in the evolution of the internet. It employs blockchain technology to further decentralize protocols and token-based economies. There are already a few Web3 programs in the works, including Polkadot, Filecoin, Brave Browser, and Ethereum Name Service. Although it appears that Web2 is offering users several benefits in the form of free services, many people are afraid that these platforms violate their privacy. Some believe that huge digital corporations like FANG, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google gather and sell your personal information to advertising firms. Blockchain distributed ledger technology is paving the way for Web3. Programs that operate on the Web3 are decentralized, as opposed to apps that run on Web2, which are controlled by governments and enterprises. Even if the data is kept on a server owned by the company, it isn't always safe because it only can be accessed by the owner. The use of blockchain technology ensures data secrecy by storing it in many data centers or personal servers. Because of its decentralized structure of Web3, it is possible to be more than just a customer or consumer if one has enough tokens or cryptocurrencies. You can also choose to become a shared stakeholder in a decentralized network, which would give you a say in how the network is run. Being a part of this type of decentralized autonomous organization is called a DAO, D-A-O. A DAO is a group that is only loosely organized and has a flat membership hierarchy. It is subject to rules and regulations that are written into a blockchain, and shareholders may vote on changes to prices or how things are regulated. Because DAOs do away with the need for centralized command, as well as a middleman like bankers, accountants, attorneys, and landlords, no individual or entity may actually change the encoded regulations without authority, including individuals in charge of the servers. Due to their membership in decentralized Web3 networks, people have power over them. You may be thinking that there is a lot more we should know about Web3. Indeed, there is more. But before that, based on what we discussed, are you liking what Web3 can offer? Let us know by leaving a comment below if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. You may also subscribe to the channel for more Web3 videos like this one. Speaking of Web3, let's learn more about the next gen of Web3. Let's continue. Next up, what is the metaverse? At the present time, the metaverse could be described as the internet's skin, rather than the standard 2D user interface, whereas Web3 is the internet's heart and bones. With the use of technologies such as virtual reality, augmented reality, and mixed reality, a more immersive social and long-lasting version of the internet exists. The metaverse isn't just AR, VR, MR, It could be a digital graphical space to interact on your computer screen, phone, or tablet. The metaverse. While it is not essential for Web3 development, it has the potential to give customers a more interactive experience while navigating Web3 apps. However, this option might take several years since Web3 is still being developed. Although there may be certain advantages connected with keeping one's privacy and having complete ownership of one's data, the current version of the web still has several flaws. Some experts believe decentralization makes it more difficult to oversee activities and may lead to an increase in cybercrime and online abuse. In other situations, venture capitalists and other financiers could hoard tokens and become majority shareholders with ownership and control remaining concentrated. Simply put, technology has not yet advanced sufficiently enough to provide the fair and decentralized future that many people envision. The issue now is, what will Web3 look like in the future? We predict a mix of both decentralized and centralized, with the population being able to make a choice of how they control their life online. The use of Web3 is looming right around the corner. It's just a matter of time before the loose ends will be addressed. When the time comes, people will get to experience the benefits of these advancements. That, folks, concludes our video about Web3. If you liked it, share it with a friend. Thank you for watching this video. See you at the next one. Bye-bye for now.